Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I didn't make you wait that long this time. Just had the BCM 14.5 video come out recently, and now we're back with a new video. Hopefully I can continue this as long as ideas come to me. This one was easy. Today we're going to talk about the Staccato P DPO. Yeah, you heard me right. The DPO, formerly known as the Duo. Now, not really a big change. Same reliability most people have come accustomed to with the new Staccato line. But this is a Dawson Precision optic ready pistol. I think really the only big difference between the 2020 Duo and the 2021 DPO is they added the magwell to the pistol. Um, Hey, if you've known me long enough, you've been following me long enough, you know I'm a big 1911 guy. Talking about pulling the trigger straight to the rear and just the ergonomical grip angle of a 1911 pistol. My two big issues growing up in the ranks of law enforcement were round capacity. I always carried three on my belt, one in the gun, and one in my pocket. If you've seen a post recently, I talked about it, and that got me close to 50 rounds. I eventually switched to a Glock, which just two on my belt, none in my pocket, one in the gun, got me to 50 rounds. And now, if you can carry one of these on duty, and you have three 30-round magazines, three 20-round magazines, you are well over 50 rounds in capacity if you just carry two magazines on your belt. So, anyway, neither here nor there. What we're going to do, without further ado, we're going to install the RMR plate and RMR on this pistol. Listen, it's really straightforward. They send you everything you really need to install this. But yeah, we're going to go through it really quick. So, hope you guys enjoy. So we're actually pretty lucky that Staccato basically puts everything you could possibly need within the kit to make this happen. So we have the steel adapter plate and rear sight. Also comes with 6th, 32nd, and 16th screws to get that all squared away. Next, we have the Loctite that they recommend using. There's those screws. This is the RMR SRO Re-Zero positioning pins, another Allen head that it comes with. And then because I am running a RMR Gen 1, I need the little battery plate because I'm not running a Sony battery. And then I have the old school Gen 1 RMR here that we're going to install here. So, all right, let's get started. Okay, here we are. So let's get started. Super quick. Staccato and Dawson Precision give you a little placard here. It shows you everything that you need to have, or everything that you have in your kit, which comes with everything you need. Let's get started. We'll take out the screws. Now, I will tell you that in the kit, it comes with every Allen wrench that you need to take this apart and put it together. However, I would get the correct size in torque, inch, pounds, torque wrench, and screw what they recommend to be 24 to 25 pounds per screw with the Loctite that is in the kit. Now, you can use different Loctite if you want. Just to understand, do your research on how much Loctite to use and what kind to use if you're going to use anything different than what they give you in your kit. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take off the back plate. As you can see right there, that would look like the screw to take off the back plate. That is incorrect. That is actually the screw that holds on the rear sight to the back plate. The screw that takes out the back plate is actually inside the rear sight. If you can see the hole, you can actually see the screw there. So we're going to stick that in the rear sight, get it into place, make sure it's super tight in there. It's a good fit. And then we're going to take that out. It doesn't take much. Make sure that you're in there very good so that you don't strip that particular screw out. It doesn't take much, and then we take that off. As you notice, you can see there is like a dovetail, like a furniture dovetail right there. And then you can see the gap right there for the dovetail. That's important because that's how the plate for the RMR is also designed, and it's going to help keep pressure. Those little rubber washers are going to help keep pressure on the screws. They actually put back pressure onto the plate to keep those screws tight. Okay, so the plate actually comes with the screws in it. I took them out so that I could get started. But as you can see, those dovetails, just like the other one, are right there. And then also the little rubber, I guess you'd call them washers, are there to keep that back pressure. So we'll get that in place. We'll get our screws going here. Get the correct Allen wrench that comes with it, and we're just going to tighten that down. Obviously, the only two things I'm not doing on here that I would recommend you do is getting proper Loctite on the screws and also getting a torque, inch-pounds torque, and doing it to 24, no more than 25 pounds. Okay, those are now tight. Cool. Now we have our plate on, and as you can see, that is now super tight and snug. It actually snaps into place pretty well. So the next thing you're going to do is kind of new to me. These are called re-zero positioning pins, and essentially what I've been told these do is you get these into place right there. You can see that right there. There's a small end and a big end. The small end goes into there, and the big end is going to go into the bottom of the RMR. Now, what's that designed to do is, as you know, if you're RMR people, you have to take your RMR off to replace the battery every year. These are designed so that you do not have to re-zero the gun once you put the RMR back on. I haven't tested that, but that's what I'm told, and I trust that with the Dawson Precision Machining and Staccato in their current reliability platform with how just really good their research design is. That's probably a pretty stout tool there. So the next step I'm going to do after I put those zero positioning pins in is I'm going to put my little RMR plate. The reason I'm doing this is I am not using a battery that doesn't flicker. I'm using a battery that's been known to flicker unless you have this plate that puts up pressure on the particular battery. It's a cheap Amazon plate, but it works really well for me. As you can see, the battery is open to the bottom, so that little plate's going to keep pressure on the bottom of the RMR for me. And also, you can notice the little holes up here at the top of the RMR. That's going to go into the repositioning pins right there. So we'll put that on. You'll basically feel pretty good pressure. In fact, if you look, it's got a little back pressure on even the repositioning pins there. We're going to get our RMR screws, put those in, get the correct Allen head that it comes with. Again, inch pounds, 25 pounds if you have it. I would recommend that. I would not recommend doing it finger tight, although that can be done. Just do some research and know what you're doing with that. So get those nice and tight. Again, if I had been doing this permanently, I'd be doing Loctite and also inch pounds, 25 pounds on that. So that's it. RMR is now on, and we're ready to go zero. Now, I have been told that if you want, you can actually try to do your best to get a zero on top of these sights so that you're a lot closer when you get in on paper and actually take it to the range. But that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.